Hello, Divine Ones. This is Fairy Dust 1111, and this is the weekend read for this weekend in June. Okay, so I really don't remember the number of this weekend, whatever. Okay, because this is the thing. I really don't like to use time because time is once again a 3D perceptual limitation. Okay, and so whenever you run across this video, it's meant for you to actually view this and take this as your as information. Okay, because remember, the collective, the connected, is like an ocean, and we have different waves. Okay, and so waves don't go in time. Like you can't time a wave in the ocean, can you? You know, like, all right. So with that being said, uh, this is a spirit read message, and so therefore I may bounce around a little bit depending on what the spirit wants me to go and what the spirit wants me to say. I'm going to say what the spirit has for me to say, and we're going to do it like that. All right. Okay, so I've meditated and I've prayed, and so I believe, like, sometimes I do specifically ask specifically, this is a message for, like, for example, if they're clients, this is the question they want me to ask, and this is for who, etc., etc. um, and sometimes it's also extra messages. I'm saying this because so therefore people will know that this is not like a traditional read. Although I do read traditional tarot, I use these as divination tools for to illustrate to the collective what the spirit wants me to say. Okay, so this is just so that you can sort of grasp the idea of what the spirit wants to be heard, wants to say. All right, and so I was saying something else before as well too. This sometimes I may not know exactly who or what wave this message may be for until I go, and then the spirit lets me know. That's what I was that's what I was going to say. So right now it looks like and it feels like it's for the divine masculine, and it's to the divine feminine. However, there could be messages directly for the divine feminine, and you can skip to this part of the message where I'm about to start, but I will actually put like a little, I guess they call it like a tag or something like that, to know right where the reading starts. So I'm about to start right now. Okay, so first we have the Two of Cups in reverse, and so for me, this is like the twin flame divine partnership card, because you see, remember, twin flames are like direct mirrors of each other. All right, so you see how they mirror each other identically. All right, and so this is in reverse, and the spirit is letting me know the reason why this is in reverse is because it's something with the energy with this specific wave, that they aren't fully in alignment. They aren't trusting in the, either they don't grasp the concept, or either they're not trusting in the Holy Spirit, the Christos energy, this ascension process. So this possibly may either be for a twin flame collective or wave that they're starting on the ascension process, or they could have already been on the ascension process, but they're going through this like funky energy of like, okay, I've been waiting forever, and like it still hasn't happened, and I am just so like fed up. Or either it could be like, okay, I'm just finding out about this and it doesn't make any sense at all. So it could be either one of these two waves. Okay, so let's see what else. Let's see where the spirit wants me to go. Okay, or actually right here. All right, so here these like cards like came out in like a little cluster right here, and so it's saying for this collective right here, not collective, but this wave that's not trusting pretty much in the connection, not trusting in what the signs and synchronicities that they're receiving. A lot of them are writing them off or trying to turn a blind eye to the messages that the Holy Spirit, the Christos energy, is sending to them. It's like, okay, well, that doesn't make any sense, because remember, the lower self, the spirit wants me to explain this because we may have new visitors or viewers that may not understand this. Okay, so let me take a quick moment to go over this because this is important in order for you to ascend. Okay, so you have your lower self, which is the 3D experience. Okay, so you are limited. You are limited to gravity. You're limited to your emotions. You're limited to whatever has been dictated to you. Okay, is limitations. Okay, so through your 3D experience, going to school or what your parents taught you, that 2 + 2 = 4. However, when you go through the, that's limited, okay? So that's set in stone. That's like something that's set in stone. Like that can't be changed. That is a law. That's a fact, what they call a fact. However, when you go through the ascension process, is that thing that was concrete, that was law, it falls under your feet, okay, through the ascension process. Because when you ascend to your higher self, is that your higher self directly communicates and communes with the Holy Spirit, which is the Christos energy, which is the illuminator, and which actually illuminates to you and gives you the fortitude and this insight to make the 3D experience under your feet. Remember, the Manifest of Christ said that you can do these things and greater. You know, all the things that the Manifest of Christ did: walk through walls, heal, what he walked on water, etc. We have the ability to do this. However, in our 3D experience, it's like, man, no, you joking. That's this what they say, allegory, pretty much. And that's not really true. Or I can't do it. I can't. You know, all that. So therefore, when you ascend, you make the 3D experience fall under your feet, so you can do whatever you want to do. All right, we have the power to manifest. Okay, and so as well too, with that being said, about making the 3D limited experience fall under your feet, is that with this connection right here, it becomes obtainable. It makes sense then, because it's like, okay, well, if regardless of our different language barriers, our different cultures, our different ages, our different demographics. One may have children, the other one may not, all this man-made stuff. Is that, oh, you know what? When you ascend and you connect to your higher self, the Holy Spirit will let you know that this does make sense, that this is very, very obtainable, that this is supposed to be, this is destiny. Okay, so I had to establish that in order for those that did not understand this in this little funky energy, that they can sort of kind of grasp a little bit. All right, and so the Spirit is saying that talk to your angels. Okay, so it's not just like your guardian angels. It's what this is referring to is that Holy Spirit, the Christos energy. Okay, so it's going through the alignment process, the ascension process. Okay. All right, and so we have here Death, which is actually my card, Scorpio, but okay, we're going to keep it moving. All right, so Death, don't be alarmed, okay? It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die and go visit the angels. Oh no. No, what this is saying is that death to this, death, bam, to that funky energy, to that, oh, I can't believe that this can happen. I don't, you know what? Maybe this twin flame thing is just all bogus. You know, maybe it's all bogus or something, but it's deaf to that. It's deaf to that energy through that alignment process. This 3D existence that is death. Remember the 3D limitations, that is death, that's sin, that's separation from God, separation from your godhood, separation from your divinity. Okay, so this is like the 3D existence, and it's dying, it's dead. So you gotta through the ascension process, this dies, the 3D experience dies. Okay, and then with this alignment, then you have an Ace of Clubs. And so this speaks of a new beginning. All right. You know, Ace beats death. Bam. Ascension. A for ascension. A for good job. Keep it moving. Move it upward. Move it upward. You see the arrow? Boing. We're moving upward. But also it goes with this. Okay. So I know you guys are going to like this right here. This little cluster came out together. And as soon as I seen the ace, I knew that these two go together along with this too. But passion, you know, fire. I have a lot of fire in my chart too. I'm very passionate. Okay. And so it's passion. It's like you can't, it also too is reminding me of the Holy Spirit, the Christos energy. It's like that zeal, that zest, that unquenchable, undistinguishable fire. Okay, so through this alignment process, it's like no matter what happens in the 3D experience, I'm able to continue. All right, because my fire can't be doused. Remember, the Holy Spirit, the illuminator, a light. Okay, and it's like the Bible describes it as like the fire that's shut up in your bones. It's like no matter what happens, like you can't give it up, you can't shake it, you know. And also too, that's why it's also called a twin flame. Okay, twin flame. All right, so it's like this undying love, undying love. And with this it's like fire, it's like this ignition that happens. And then this card right here, past life relationship, you have known each other before. That also is representatory of the twin flame, the divine partnership. Okay, and so it's like you can't ignore this. No matter what happens, no matter what this energy that is trying to distract you and hold you back, that you can't deny this. It can't be denied. Okay, and so this is this is like I did a Instagram live read, which was my first one. I was like, oh my gosh, what in the world? But anyway, I did it, and it was like the same sort of kind of message, but it was the divine masculine. He was recognizing that it's something different about the connection, it's something different about him, and that he can't shake it no matter what the 3D existence is saying, that he can't shake it. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay, so you could be going through this denial. And look, as soon as I said that, I looked down at the clock. It said 11:11, like on my little timer thingy with recording. So thank you, Spirit, for that sign and that synchronicity. Okay, all right, so it's like this fire, this zeal, this passion, the Holy Spirit, the Christos energy is letting you know this is the real deal. Like you can't ignore this. All right, and it's that fire, it's that passion. And yes, this could also be like, you know, you're feeling a little turned on, you know. Your divine masculine may be a little turned on, maybe thinking about his divine feminine and feeling his sexual energy. Yes, that may be true. However, it goes beyond that. All right, it's like this torch. And what does a torch do? You think about this in the gladiator days, or for the Olympics, how they had that torch and they're carrying that torch and they're like running, and then they take that torch and they throw it inside this bigger bowl or something. I don't know what you call it. And then it just like, whew! So it's like this torch. So it's like the torch that can't be distinguished at all, extinguished. That's what it is. Can't be extinguished no matter what may go on in the 3D experience. Okay, and so the Spirit is saying, don't give up at all, regardless of what things may look like. And something else, okay, with these quote unquote karmic partners and karmic situations, primarily, like I know it's real big on YouTube, like people talking about karmic partners and doing readings for karmic partners. But the Spirit is really saying is that you're wasting your energy. Okay, this is also like that energy, and fire is also like creativity. Okay, and through this fire energy, you're able to manifest. Okay, and so the Spirit is saying, instead of putting that energy into worrying about another being, okay, either one or two things. Either the karmic is somebody else's divine feminine or divine masculine, which isn't gonna, come to you. They're not gonna be with you. Or either they're beneath you. And what I mean by that, though, before anybody be like, oh my gosh, what in the world? What I mean is that twin flames, illuminated beings, are divine ones. Okay, we are the royal, the modern sainthood, priesthood. Okay, and so we walk in the energy of the manifested Christ and the Christos energy. Okay, and so therefore, if they are part of the I want to say lineage, but that's more like a 3D word, then, iron sharps iron. Okay, so through that situation, they're sharpening each other to make them more conducive for your divine masculine or divine feminine. It's going to be more conducive for you because of this situation, so you should be thanking them. Or either, and as well, they're going to be more sharpened for their divine feminine or masculine themselves. Okay, and regardless of if they're divine one or not, they're still aiding in the ascension process for your twin. So this should actually not be something to worry about. You should just be like, oh well, thank you, hey, thanks, so I don't have to put up with it myself and try to do it myself. So anyway, it also too, like you're taking that energy, worrying, and burning that energy. Okay, and when you're burning that energy, you could use that energy, like think of it like a fire that you throw coals in and you throw fire logs in to keep that fire burning. And then think of like this worrying energy, or taking your creativity energy and throwing it in a fire and letting it burn. when you can take that that fire, that energy, and use it to manifest what you really want out of life. Okay, because it's like you're going to feed one fire or another. Okay, are you going to feed the fire that's going to work against you, or are you going to feed the fire that's going to build you up, going to give you the things that you want out of this life? All right, and then it's something else too. As well, the 717 portal. Okay, with these new energies, the spirit wants me to specifically bring this up. With these new energies that are coming through with the 717 portal, you can check that video out. Is that the ascension process is happening more faster. It's like these series of eclipses that are coming through, that if twin flames are starting to come into union more rapidly. But of course, in order for you to come to union, you got to ascend to the divine source. Okay, check out the video about the divine triangle. All right, and with that, with this energy that's coming through, the ascension process happens even quicker. And then it's another thing that the spirit wants me to say about this is about karmic burning. All right, and then as well with the 717 portal, it's like I have to do a video specifically about karma, but I do have a video about empathic karmic burning. And that's what I mentioned as well in one of the Twin Flame Starseed Bible studies about Christ, the cornerstone. Okay, and then I briefly go over what the forefathers did and about karmic burning. All right, and so through the 717 portal, it's like that. It's like, okay, like the energy, like what used to take 25 years to do, now only takes about 5 years to do, or 5 months to do, because of this new energy, and it burns karma. It burns quickly. Okay, all right, so I made these little rooms today. And it is about to storm out here, but that's cool though, you know, it's gonna be cool. So let's see what's in the goodie bag here. So these aren't like traditional runes, these are ones that the spirit had me make. All right, so let's see what's coming out here. Oh, we have the full moon. This is the full moon. Okay, it could also mean fertility. And let me see what the spirit wants me to say about this. It's something with this and this that's coming through. Hold on. And hold on. And with this and with this. Okay, it's something with this and this that is coming through, and a tad bit of this. Hold on, it's something coming. All right, okay, especially with this is like hot right now. All right, with this full moon, the full moon and this fire. Hold on, I do not know what this full moon is in, because I don't really, keep up with that kind of stuff, really. Because remember, all this stuff is just 3D. Remember, is that eventually you're going to send past this. These will become tools for you, but you're not prisoner to them. Okay, you're not prisoner to your zodiac sign. You're not prisoner to tarot cards. You're not prisoner to astrology, astronomy, salamony, blah blah blah, whatever. You're not prisoner to all that stuff. Okay. All right, so that's just a little side note, but hold on. Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, here we go. Okay, so full moon, and it may not necessarily, okay, one message that's coming through is something specifically about a full moon, okay? And the full moon with these energies, okay? In this angelic communication, okay? It's something, this is specifically for a group, about the full moon that's coming up. Excuse me. And something about like an angel. These two go together so well, about an angel. I don't know, fire angel, I don't know, but like I don't know if it is an angel about fire or something like that, but like it's some type of communication that someone is going to have, specifically with the full moon. And this could be the divine masculine reaching out to the divine feminine, and it's something around the full moon and about a new beginning. So this is for a specific, it could be just one person, or like, one twin flame or something like that. And, or it could be like a small group of you guys, but it's not for everybody. Okay. It's specifically about what this full moon and, what's coming through specifically. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Another moon. Okay, so we have uh like a crescent moon. Okay, all right, but however, this is also too with this is about fertility. All right, so someone could be with this. This is what this is was partially about. It could be someone that is pregnant and finds out that they are pregnant, or that will actually copulate and become pregnant. That around that full moon energy type of thing. All right, so with this one, this is like not quite yet, not quite yet. So it's like about resting and waiting. So this may be for the majority of the collective. Okay, resting, but also not resting like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to lay down this entire time and mope around and just wait for him to come. Oh my gosh, let me get the ice cream and throw on movies, romantic movies, The Notebook, and mope. No, this is resting. This is like resting ashore with the knowing, okay? Knowing that this is going to happen, knowing that this is going to happen, knowing that this, turned it this way, is going to happen. So it's saying not yet though. It's not yet. Okay, not yet. But no, rest assured that it is going to happen. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more. Let's see. So this is about wind. This is my little wind one. All right. So with the wind, with the wind. Okay, this is also too about communication. All right, so like communication. It could be like with this the 717 portal in general. Now this could be collective. In general, that you receive these communications from the angelic, celestial, and divine communications that let you know about not just your not just this. This is like one blessing. However, it's about like what's coming through is like spiritual gifts that a lot of us, actually all of us divine beings actually have. We all have spiritual gifts, and with these spiritual gifts that we're able to not just manifest, but we're able to heal. We're able to quote unquote see the future, the past. We're able to do things like in that manifested Christ energy through the Christos. Okay. All right, so you guys, I do thank you so much for watching, and if you could like, share, comment, subscribe, it's much appreciated, and I really do thank everyone. I thank everyone for their readings. I thank everyone for their donations, for even just watching, you know, and as well, this is a new read that I'm going to actually add on, and I don't know how many cards this is. It's just 2, 4, 6. Well, it's 7, but also with the runes too. And so this one will be like the spirit is saying 3303. And anybody that has watched the video about with the divine numerology about the 333, about 333, it is about unconditional love. All right, and it's you go watch the video. It goes in depth about what the 333 means in unconditional love. So you guys, thank you so much. Thumbs up. I'll talk to you later. Peace.